What up, everybody? It's good to see y'all. Today, with my headphones in, I'm chilling here at the Little Amps. Just chilling. I just finished a brownie. It was not a pot brownie. It was a regular brownie. I wish it was a pot brownie. Maybe I can pretend that it was. It wasn't. Anyways, I'm here today with a new reading for you guys. I've been going through a lot of spiritual developments over the past few months that I will share with you guys on a YouTube video about my experiences over the past month. But I have gone through a lot of growth, and okay, so here's how I do the readings for y'all that's new. So the ones that I do in the live are general, so the reading is going to resonate with more than one person that's in the chat room. So when I get started, just let me get kind of started. But if you are interested in a personal reading for yourself, you can go to my page, Nephara Blue Lotus, and then we can set up a time schedule for us to meet if you're in my area, or for us to have a phone conversation if you are not able to come and reach me where I am. So as further ado, not with further ado, or something like that. Some may say something shit like that. I don't know. But I'm so glad to see you guys. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. I am back. So let's get into the general reading and see what messages are coming out today. All right. So. First card we have is the Seven of Cups, okay? The Seven of Cups is an emotional state of not really knowing which path to take because there's so many opportunities. So there's like so many ways and opportunities right now, it seems like, for growth and emotional fulfillment. And this is about finding out which road to take that is the one that's going to emotionally fulfill you in the long run. And so when we get to this point of the Seven of Cups, this is about imagining the possibilities, or imagining the different kinds of roads that you can possibly go on to find your true happiness. Some of these roads that you might go on, you might not find what you want. And some of the roads that you go on, you might actually find what you want. But in the Seven of Cups is that energy of imagining the possibilities of what could be if you are to make a choice or decision, but not actually being ready to make that decision yet. So another thing I want to talk about with the Seven of Cups is the ability to dream up possibilities and different roads for you to go. So sometimes when we're on our path and we're not sure where to go, and there's so many kinds of roads that you can take, it becomes a little bit confusing because you never know which road leads where. But this is the point where you have to use your intuition in order for you to find out which road is the best for you, because you want the road that's for your highest good. You want the road that is going to put you on the path towards more of your spiritual development so that you can be truly emotionally fulfilled. Some roads lead backwards. Some roads lead to things that we already experienced and been through before. Some things are new and some things are unknown. Sometimes we go on roads that we feel like we know what's happening over there, so we don't have to learn or experience anything new. But the Seven of Cups, there's a decision that really has to be made in order to find out which direction that you want to go to get that emotional fulfillment. And so this seems to be the basis of what is in our reading. We also have transformation. This is the death process. Transformation and death are two of the same things. It's the same two sides of the same coin. Transformation is the act of going from one state to the next state and changing along the way. So the death process is the same process. Everything that you feel that you are get stripped away to the bare bones, the bare minimum, so that only what is real and what is true about you is left. Okay? And so in this process where we're trying to find out which path is the one that's for us, the death process is helping us and aiding us, because while we're transfiguring or while we're going through these states of changes, the things that fulfilled us before in the past are no longer going to fulfill us in the future. There's going to be different things that are going to fulfill us in the future. And right now, the path is uncertain. And that is because being in the death freedom. Melinda said freedom. Freedom, sweet freedom. I'm going to tell you what she means one day. I'm going to tell y'all what she means one day. But being in the death process is changing from one state to another. But this process has to complete first. Before there is a definite sureness of the direction that you might want to go to get that emotional fulfillment is uncertain, because of this process right here has not started over. There's a newness that has to come, and this might be because we're in the middle of this death process. In the middle of this death process, we're still trying to figure out what the core of us is, what we're really made of, you know. And then once we find out what we're really made of and strip away everything that is not serving us anymore, then we get to the point where we say, okay, this is who I am now. Let me reinvent myself. Let me look at things at a different perspective and really walk in this new person that I am now. And so when you look at that Seven of Cups as a new person, as a new being, you'll know which road that you're meant to go down, because that's going to be the road that's going to be for your highest good. Okay, boom. We got the Ace of Staves. Staves is that fire energy. Staves is about the energy of intuition, you know, knowing an instinct, knowing what is the desire of your heart, knowing what gets that fire going up under you. And the Ace, in this instance, is a new idea. It's a striking idea. It's something that gets your fire going and your passion energy going, you know, something that strikes your desire. So there are things that are leading you on your path, and I feel like this is one of the roadmaps that are trying to help us navigate this Seven of Cups that can be kind of a maze. I'm imagining like a maze with all these kinds of roads intertwined in with one another, and maybe we're trying to get to the right cup, but maybe not knowing which road we want to go down, because we're maybe uncertain of who we are in this death phase. While we're in this death phase, we're being reinvented. We're still being formulated to become something new, and until that is established, we might not know what's the best thing for us right in the moment, right then and there. But then luckily we have the Creator, we have God, we have angels, we have a spiritual team that's helping us out and giving this Ace of Staves to us. That's a sudden epiphany, you know. That's something that comes from, that's a download that comes from the outer realm into the inner self and gets a fire up under us. This is a desire, you know what I'm saying? This is something that calls your heart into a direction and asks you to follow it. And so this is how we navigate through this road, is by following our heart's desire, following that impulse that says, I'm being pulled closely towards in this direction, let me go, you know. And so not holding yourself in resistance to this fire energy, which is that passionate energy, wherever your passion and whatever your drive is moving towards, and where your heart's desire is pulling you towards, is where you should be going. You know, that's how you can navigate this Seven of Cups energy and not get lost in the sauce. You know, we don't want to get lost in the sauce. Or maybe you do want to get lost in the sauce. I don't know. If you want to be lost in the sauce, be lost in the sauce. If you want to be on the road to your highest good, follow this pull of your heart, you know be aligned so that you can get that information from the Creator, from God, you know, from your spiritual team, so that you know which direction that you need to go, you know. Let's look at, that was a mouthful, y'all. That was a mouthful. We got the Nine of Cups. Dang. So this road is leading us to this is the road that's leading us to our wish. This is the road that's leading us to that cup that is going to fulfill us, you know. After all of these cups that we have tried, all of these cups that we have tried look happy to us now, you know, now that we have the cup that we actually want. And this is the wish. This is the original wish. This is the original heart's desire that we had desired in the beginning. And when we began this journey of emotional fulfillment to receive this wish that we had always wanted and what we had always had a longing for, there were so many roadblocks and so many things along the way that tell a story of these other cups. But then we look at our lives and we look at how we experience these things and how they enriched our lives, you know, and not all of the cups that we tasted. And cups is emotional fulfillment. When I say cups, I'm talking about emotional fulfillment. So some of these cups that we've tasted, you know, along the way was not the cup that we were looking for in the first place, but we had to take those steps in order to get this cup. And once we finally get this cup, then we look at all these things in the background like, oh wow, like look at my life, it's so magnificent. Look at all the things that I've been through. It's enriched me so much and it's led me to this path where I am now. So continue to follow, don't second guess yourself now that you're so close to having the wish, to having that emotional fulfillment. Death and transformation is not always a beautiful process on the outside. It is a beautiful process in the way that in the concept of our minds, and where we can visualize ourselves becoming our truest self and then building those foundations, getting back to the core of who we are. That's what the death process is about. Getting back to the core of who we are and not getting lost in the sauce in this Seven of Cups energy. The Seven of Cups energy is not knowing really what's good for you, and so on, going for anything that might even seem good. And so if you don't even have an idea of what you want emotionally, then you won't know which direction that you want to go in, you know? If you don't have an idea of the original wish that you set out and intended to go forth and achieve and do in your life, then you're going to get lost in the sauce. If you lose sight of the goal in mind, which is, I feel like this Ace of Staves is here to recalibrate who we are, and this transformation is here to recalibrate who we are and get us back to our true selves, back to our original mission, you know, then you have this Nine of Cups, and it's like, wow, all those things that I've been through, all those things that I was looking at, all those things that gave me hell in the past is now looking mighty fine right now, because I can look at those things as steps in my life that got me to finally where I am right now, sitting here with this cup, happy as fuck. Yes. Yes. I'm feeling it. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. I love the Queen of Pentacles because that's somebody who has the ability to bestow. That's somebody who has the ability to nurture, care, grow, you know. Well, you don't gotta look for resurrection. It just be happening. It's a natural resurrection. Death and resurrection is a natural process that doesn't take for you to do anything for that to happen. So transformation is a natural process in which there are circumstances that will strip you down to your core, strip you down to the very bare bones of who you are, and then show you it, you know, show you who you are. And then once you remember, then you can reinvent yourself and build yourself on top of what you have, what you know now to be who you are. And I feel like this Ace of Staves is like that epiphany. It's like finally like, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm the shit. I forgot, you know. I'm the shit, I forgot, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm on the path to find this emotional fulfillment. I forgot, you know. I forgot who I am. Thank you for this death process that stripped all the things, all the bullshit away from me so that I can remember who I am, you know. Thank you for all that bullshit, because now I know who I am, and then now I can go forth and rise from the ashes as a new thing, as a new creature of my own making, you know, from the core. And I like this Queen of Pentacles because She's the one, this is the energy that is the homemaker. This is the energy that has control over the environment of which she is. And it's also very attractive. This person is a person of abundance. And this is a person who attracts abundance from where she is. She don't leave the spot where she's at if she don't need to. This is somebody who stays in their lane, stays in their environment, and still attracts abundance. She does not go out to them. People come to her. She doesn't give out them pentacles. She gets the pentacles come to her. She is the attractive quality of earth. And the attractive quality of earth is the inviting energy that it brings, the inviting, nurturing energy that it brings. It's like the beauty of a garden. A garden doesn't travel anywhere. A garden or flowers, you know, they grow right where they're planted. They don't travel, you know. You can pay me before I move. You can pay me before I move. That's right. And so the beauty and attractive quality of earth is the ability for it to draw in so many things. Bugs come to the flowers don't come to the bugs. The bees come to the flowers don't come to the bees. Okay? I feel good, y'all. I feel good. We have the King of Cups here too. So this is explaining the masculine element. We got the feminine, and now we're coming into the masculine element. We're explaining some masculine things on here. Bring them on camera. Boom, 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 boom. You was asking Albria, tell her to call me. Tell her to call my ass. Oh, I'm going to call her. I haven't talked to her in so long. We have this King of Cups energy right here. And the King of Cups is the master of their emotions. This King of Cups is the person who is able to take on so many emotions and still hold the emotions, still be able to contain those emotions within him and manage them. And so as this person is caring, this person holds within them caring, loving energy, this person holds within them the ability to have that emotional intelligence to sense the needs of others and to be able to do something about that. This person is also very intuitive, very artistic, very spiritual, and but you might not ever know it because of how they hold themselves, how they carry themselves. I explained the King of Cups as somebody who is the master of the ocean, the King Trident, you know what I'm saying, the merman, you know. And I always think of the King of Cups as somebody who is surrounded by water but not overcome by the water, you know. A person who is available emotionally, you know, and doesn't hold themselves and is able to not only take part in emotions but is also emotionally available as well and not containing them. This person holds that cup and, you know, bestows that cup upon other people. And so he's the ruler of his emotions, and that he is able to share his emotions, thoughts, and feelings. So with that, I want to relate that to this Nine of Cups energy, you know, finally getting what we want. And it's because we mastered those emotions. We mastered this Seven of Cups energy. Mastering the Seven of Cups energy, this death process has brought us to mastery of the Seven of Cups energy. We're now the King of Cups in that we are attaining the wish, or some of us have attained the wish. I know I attained one of my wishes, you know. Astrology, I'm a Taurus. I'm not a Capricorn, but my North Node is in Capricorn. But I'm not a Capricorn, so I feel like I'm on fire though. So excuse me if I'm gonna show you guys the cards too. So I'm gonna go through them again. Now we have the King of Cups. I'm gonna start with the King of Cups again. We've mastered the energy of the Seven of Cups, which is not knowing where to go, that confusion, getting lost in the sauce. This person is the master of their emotions. Now, before we could get to this Nine of Cups, which is this original wish, And the happiness that we experience when we get that wish, we had to go through a transformation period in which we had to find out who we were again and get that original thing back, get that old thing back, get the groove back. You know, this is the groove, this is the sauce, okay? This is the scissor, this is the sauce. Also, we have this attractive quality of mastery with the element of earth that comes up, and being attractive in that things come to you where you don't have to do shit except be who you are, and things come to you. You know, you don't have to do shit but be your loving, nurturing self, and people are drawn to you. People are invited to you because of the energy that you are carrying and embodying with this Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that I've been through something, because I don't be on a roll like this, y'all. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God. Look, I want y'all to look. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. So we have balanced energy. We have balanced energy right here. We have the grounding. We have the grounding with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. This is knowing one's worth. This is being able to recognize your achievements thus far and recognize that you're in an abundant reality. You have attracted the abundance that you have seeked, and it's more, and you are still reaching for more. This person knows that they are abundant and they are grounded, but then they're also reaching up to the sky for more, you know. So with that, this Queen of Pentacles energy, we've mastered this energy now. We've mastered this energy, you know, and it's amazing. And now we've balanced out the energy with the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. We're getting what we want finally. We're finally making those things, and it's because of this transformation period. Now, some of y'all, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you're in this transformation period, some of you are coming out at the end of the transformation period, but I want to say, because of this energy, we're coming into the beginning of spring, in the beginning of Aries, and we're coming out of Pisces energy, okay? So Pisces energy does have that quality of that dreaminess of this Seven of Cups. This reminds me of Pisces so much, because Pisces has that dreamy energy about them in which they get raptured up in fantasies and possibilities of the mind and in the imagination, you know what I'm saying? But coming out of that, this is definitely signification of Aries energy, and what's coming in is that light, that warmth energy that's letting us know to wake up, you know? It's letting us know that this process has just about come over, and you're to be reborn from the ashes, you know? You already realize who you are, you know, and so now you're ready to come out of that. And when you do that, then you realize, oh yeah, I'm the master now. I'm the master. I realize I'm the master of my emotions. I realize that I have the attractive quality of earth, and that I'm magnetic. The things that are to me come to me, and it's just because of who I am. It's because I'm that nurturing person. I'm the nurturer. Things come to me to be nurtured, you know. Whew, Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm on a roll, y'all. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to see what's in this next deck right here. That was powerful, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Let me see some thumbs up or something. If y'all feel me, let me see some thumbs up or some hearts or something. Look what just came up. Death. We got death again. All right, this deck is just being redundant. I kid you not. This is the card. This is the card that came up. We got death again. It's being redundant. I don't need to look at this one anymore. It's saying, yes, you're on a roll. There's no clarification. Yeah, we got to look at our birth charts to see if we need to link. If we need link more and build, I want to start a conscious circle so we can all learn together. Yes, definitely hit me up, because I'm definitely down to do that. And I have a network of people who would be interested in something like that too. So let me know. Let's see. Okay, so I want to go into the Oracle, the Anubis Oracle right now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the hearts and the feedback. I love it so much. I'm on a roll. Why are people messaging me right now while I'm on live? I don't know. If you want a reading, message me on. I can't message you while I'm on fucking live. I'm sorry. It's impossible. Okay. Okay, so I'm asking the Oracle to give us a... So the card that came up is Alchemy. So I'm going to go into the book and read, but as we can see, this alchemy is about mastering the elements. And so far, we have mastered the elements of earth, and we have mastered the elements of water, okay? And so with that, there's the transitions in between the two is death. Going into one thing and coming out of another thing is the death process. Death is just another word, quote unquote, for transformation, okay? So transformation is moving on this wheel from one point to another. Now I'm going to go into the book and see what we can glean from that, see what messages we get from that. But that's what I got from this card when I looked at it, to relating it to what we were already talking about. So it says, let me breathe real quick. Let me get a sip of coffee. I'm sorry, my mouth is kind of dry. It says the spiraling cosmic, no, first of all it says alchemy, the 5 sacred elements. The spiraling cosmic alchemical cauldron of Akasha. Akasha it means spirit in Sanskrit, okay? The Akash means spirit. Expresses the sacred archetypes of water, earth, fire, and air in an eternal dance of creativity, death, rebirth, and illumination. What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck did I just say, y'all? I'm going to read it again. It said, the spiraling alchemical cauldron of Akasha expresses the sacred archetypes. And I never read this. I never read this book all the way through, y'all. I'm giving a disclaimer right now. I'm telling y'all right now, this is what it say. The air in the eternal dance of creativity, death, rebirth, and illumination. The embodied shamanic mysteries on our planet. It is Akasha, spirit itself, that represents the 5th elements. If you have pulled this card, you have all the tools you need to create your reality. Interact with the ancient Neteru. Neteru means God, okay? And I feel like we need to pull another card to see if we get a Neteru. I feel like there's a Neteru card that needs to come up to see how they are assisting you to accomplish your goals and manifestations in accordance with your divine purpose. The most ancient of Neteru have come together to help you be the master alchemist that you are. Did you remember? Did you forget that you was a master alchemist? Did you forget? Did something come along and shake you up and take all the bullshit away from you to help you remember who you are? And now, did you get a wake-up call? Do you need another wake-up call? I don't think so. So, did you say thank you? Thank you. You know, thank you for delivering that situation that helped me to remember who I am, you know. If you pull that card on your way to Christ consciousness. You're already in Christ consciousness. If you're on my channel, then you have Christ consciousness. If you're able to understand the messages that are coming out of my mouth, then you have Christ consciousness already. Okay? Because if you didn't have Christ consciousness, you wouldn't be able to understand a single word that's coming out of my mouth. Okay, so I feel like there's a Neteru card that needs to come out. Osiris, regeneration, transmutation, beauty. That's funny as shit. Y'all saw me shuffle, right? Y'all saw me shuffle the cards, right? And Osiris comes out. Look at that. Osiris. That's funny as shit. I'm gonna go read Osiris. Osiris is about regeneration, transmutation. Okay? We're talking about transformation. We're in a deep message here. We're getting into it, y'all. Like, if y'all getting into it, send me some thumbs up, send me some something. I need to see. All right. All right. So I'm going to read what it says. That's the number 13. This is also the number 13. Okay? The death is also the number 13. I know. I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like I feel like I'm on fire. Okay. Osiris is the enlightened ruler and husband of Isis, who was murdered by his brother Set. Through the love and magical practices of Isis, he was revived sufficiently to transmit to her the seed of Horus. He had previously fathered Anubis with Isis's sister, Nephthys. Okay? In Egyptian mystery teachings, all beings strive to awaken as Osiris. The purpose of scriptures such as the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which is actually the book of coming forth by day. So it's the book is coming forth by day, is to guide souls through transitions of death, as well as transitions of the shamanic rites of passage through death in the underworld. And I'm getting that somebody who's in this chat recently suffered the death of a family or loved one, and they don't. If you're on my channel, then you understand what death is, and you may be trying to explain to your family members or loved ones the perception of death as it is in the spirit world, and what death means. It means transition. It doesn't mean the end. It doesn't mean the end. I'm getting that for somebody who needs to hear that. Although Osiris has long been associated with death and called the Lord of the Underworld, it is more appropriate to acknowledge him here as the archetypal regenerative principle that transmutes outworn, deteriorating form into its renewed, shining manifestation of beauty. Osiris can be found in the primordial, watery deep and in the river itself. He invites us to let go and rest upon his earthy green chest. We're talking about water and earth. Did we say not water and earth? Hold on, let me get the cards. Because it's right here. It's on video. It's on video, y'all. What came up? It said, he invites us to go and rest upon his earthy green chest. Earth energy, green, pentacles, okay? And it also says, Osiris can be found in the primordial watery deep. And so, where are we at? Where's the King of Cups? The King of Cups, the water. Come on now. 3/8 death anniversary. Since her passing, I have viewed life and death differently. As you should, because life and death is one and the same. There's new life in the transition. There's new life after death. Death is just a transition from one life to another life. One existence to the next existence. It says, if you've chosen this card, he invites us to let go and rest upon his earthy green chest as he wraps his supportive arms around our bodies and turns us into that which we're in the process of becoming. If you've chosen this card, you have been asked to enter deeply into the process of transmutation and regeneration. And what is that? What is the process of transmutation? Fucking alchemy. Okay? That's what it is. Transmutation is what you do with alchemy. I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make it up. You're being given the opportunity to experience death of the old consciously and to embrace the beauty that is possible for each of us to experience as we are born into the next level of our potential. Things are changing in your world, and it can be an exciting time. Regardless of what is happening around you, take time to be quiet and listen for the whispers of Osiris that come from the deepest recesses of your being. He will speak to you of possibilities, potential, and beauty. Feel the stirrings of regeneration within you when you commune with him. So this is calling for us, okay, to take this death process as a beautiful thing. View it as something that is beautiful, something that is of beauty, okay? Something, when you finally get that wish, you know, you finally get that ninth cup. All of these cups, like I said, were not everything that you ever wanted. Some of them were very disappointing, you know. But as you look out on them and you look on those past experiences, and now that you have this cup that you want, you look at them and you're like, oh, wow, thank you. You're like, thank you for taking me through this. Thank you for taking me through that death process, you know. Thank you for taking me through, because if I did not go through this process, if it were not for this process, then I would not have my cup. I wouldn't have what I wanted in the first place. Thank you. And now I'm in this place of abundance. I'm in this place of plenty now, you know. I'm in an abundant space now, you know, because I realized who I am. I realized my worth and my value. I realized who I am in this planet and in this life, in this reality. I realized that, and I'm still reaching for more. I have not given up. Still reaching, striving for more, still striving for that 10th pentacle, that one that says that I'm grounded, I'm a part of this place, you know. That knowledge of who you are is that other pentacle, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I need to shut up. I need to shut up. I need to shut up. Ah, Jesus. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was getting me all excited. I need a sip of coffee on that one. Whew, I felt on fire. I felt on fire. Okay. Whew. All right. Who we got in the chat? Say holler if you hear me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at your responses. Energy never dies. No, energy never dies. It doesn't die. It only transforms. That's right. Old behavior's been popping back up and been embracing it like a rebellion. My favorite. Oh, true. You pull out that card on your way to Christ consciousness. Oh yeah, I read that one already. Death anniversary. Yes. Okay, I read that one too. Okay, I read your responses. Okay, cool. Is there anything that you guys want to say in the chat? Anything to add on to what I'm saying? I don't know, but in any case, at any rate, thank y'all. I'm going to end the reading there. I feel like if you haven't seen the reading all the way through, you need to watch it from the beginning when I upload it onto my page, Neferra Blue Lotus. If you're interested in a reading for yourself, please go to my page, Neferra Blue Lotus, and send me a message on there, and we can get it cracking. We can get it started. How I do that is you have to send me your email so I can send you a payment link. Okay. And once you get that payment link done and that money is sent, then I go on and do your reading for you. We can either do it we can do it through video chat if you would like. We can do it through phone, or we can do it through where I send you a video. Or we can meet in person. If you're in my area, we can meet in person. So, glad to see you back. Oh, you like my Andy Warhol Cookie Monster? It's the best. It's my favorite shirt ever. Thanks, Chris. Chris is my boy. I know Chris for a long time. Oh, y'all. I need to calm down. I need to calm down after that one. Jesus. So, I'm going to come back at some point and tell you about an experience that I've had over the past month. I've been gone for a month, and I will tell you once I can articulate, and process a little bit more what had happened, I can articulate for you what was going on with me for the past month and why I'm on fire right now. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and thank you for commenting, and I love that you are here and here with adding that energy to us. We had a really great reading, and I hope to see you guys again very soon, okay? Peace.